private teach-to trail. Ooh. I have the spiny crayfish. I've already seen one of those. And one of those yellow birds. I don't think I have any video of them though because they're so fast. So I think we just follow the lower track. I think that's somebody's house. That might be somebody's house. Oh, it definitely says house. House 3. This is a weird little track. I think we're basically just following the creek. You probably can't see through the trees, but the creek is just right down there through that narrow row of trees. We're actually prepared to go for a dip, but that's what the weather is looking like above us right now. So we'll see if we'll end up actually going for a dip or not. It's just you and me talking today. Brandon's, I don't know, quieter than usual. Well, apparently it says that the trail's closed. Though we just saw 2 groups of people coming out and the parking lot is full, so this is by far the most confusing trail we've ever been on. The majority of them are trail, and you might have like a branch where you have to decide to go right or left. Here it's random marks of private property. Here's a driveway. Yeah, private property. That little driveway. So this might be why it's closed. That's where he came from. And over there is the continuation of the trail. So I have to do some rock hopping. To get across here. We have seen that on Google Maps as well. There's certain falls and stuff that are marked, but then it says private property on it. So I don't know if people can buy the falls or at specific locations. Or if you just have to cross private property while you're walking on the trail. So, not 100% sure. We always come back to that when we're going to. It's really busy. I haven't seen anybody on the trail yet, besides those people coming out with the car. It still surprises me that I haven't had to carry Brandon out of a hiking spot yet. His knees haven't given way. This is the roots of a big tree when we're walking around. I'm pretty sure they call these buttress roots. Not really sure why. They're down by the creek bed now. And it says the map is telling us we're almost there. I think we have to go up there to get around this ginormous rock. There's quite a few big ones right here, right there. That one's really big as well. But there's people up ahead, so. Trudging along the water. No idea where this falls is. Whoop. Dangers of filming. Can't see everything. I'm assuming it's there. Film him if he comes back. I really thought he was not going to come back. Ooh, that's nice. Cold, but nice. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, the big rock's slippery. Oh, no, go away, go away. He started swimming towards me. Oh, good. You want to take that? Okay. I was going to try and get him on film.
I don't know, you just got your whole freak out on video and stuff.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. Are you going to jump it? Jump in for the experience.
Is he over here? Wait, is he over here?
Bottom so far. It's not boring like the other one.
You look super short because the water just goes to your body. My eel friend lives over there somewhere. So far, I don't think he likes the deep water. He's not coming over here. In case you're wondering what my freak out was that I apparently filmed. Brandon wants me to come in, but I'm already in, so. He'd always make fun of me on trips because I wouldn't cliff jump, and now he won't cliff jump into this. It's definitely deep enough. Brandon's little bobblehead over there.
It's okay once you go numb.
I don't know if I want to go all the way in. It's further down than I was before.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's mental. I mentally just don't want to. I'm like, I should. And my brain's like, it's cold. Are you crazy? I'm going into like the cold.
I'm going into the sunlight.
It's very cold, but it's very refreshing.
He wants to pull me out into the main area. I can't do it. I'm so afraid of deep water.
Just gotta do it.
I need a floaty device.
Ow.
Okay, so hopefully that's the last of the people for a while so I can shamelessly vlog. We just came from Gorge Falls. It was quite busy, which we kind of expected from all the vehicles in the parking lot. But once we got there, a big group of people left, and it was just us and some guys smoking some illegal cannabis. We were kind of got the place to ourselves because we were the only ones swimming. And as soon as we left, there was another big group of people coming. So we lucked out once again. I'm assuming it probably gets even busier on weekends because it's Thursday right now. So we got out and we towel dried off a little bit. So I used my towel and now we have it draped over the backpack so that it can air dry on our way back because we have about an hour walk back to the car. So yeah, so I point down to why I'm sucking at talking right now because we're trying to get out of here without sliding and falling to our deaths. Lots of trees and rocks and roots. So it's actually really hard to point the camera at our faces and talk because then you're not always paying attention to where you're going.
Air conditioning myself.
Down the hill. Fortunately, this handle, every time it gets wet, it likes to auto close under the weight of the camera. So that's a fun feature. Back to the fun creek crossings. I would say we got quite lucky. When we were swimming at the hole, it was got quite a few patches of blue sky and sun shining down. It's looking a lot grayer now. Full cloudy, not partially cloudy.
I'm curious if we missed the best sun or if the best sun was to come, like where the sun was headed.
Yeah.
Like if it was going to peek out from the trees and just be like amazing, or if it was already done.
It's always a good question. I think that's something we go through every single time we go on a hike. We'll be heading out of an area away from a waterfall or something, and every single time be like, oh, now the sun's coming out. And you kick yourself a little bit like, oh, maybe we should have stayed longer. And sometimes it only lasts like a minute, and you're like, okay, yeah, we didn't miss much. Yeah, it's really difficult to tell. The weather changes a lot here, and depending on where you are, the covering of the forest also changes how much light you can get. Sometimes it'll be an almost full sun day, but you hike all the way down a mountain to see the bottom of a waterfall and possibly swim, and the trees block out all of that light. I missed it. We're crossing the last, I think it's the last big creek crossing, and Brandon's foot slipped on the rock and he slipped in and his one foot got wet. So yeah, now he's got squishy feet. The person who has given up trying to keep his feet dry. All of that is like a best case scenario. Didn't see any, didn't see any, didn't see any, didn't see any. Didn't see see any of those either. They lied to us. There was none of any of that. Wash our shoes though, be good. This one's nice because it's got the dual sides. We're back to the car park. And apparently when we said, look at that, it's busy. We don't know what busy is, it just gets busier and busier and busier. And back to the car. Now they have the towel to dry. Brian's got to take his soggy shoes off. He's got these dorky Crocs that he's been changing to. We've arrived at Currumbin Rock Pools. As we kind of guessed, it's quite busy. Not really much parking. We kind of parked down the street. There's like a little parking lot area for a school with cows on one side. So we parked by the cows. And now we're walking to the Currumbin Rock Pools, and it looks like it's in like a park. We'll see if we'll film it all because it looked like there's lots of people, and trying not to film just people in general, so we'll stop and look at some flowers. Sure. I'm just gonna stand here and film a little bit. And I could just talk about how busy it is. So this is the Currumbin Rock Pools. It's really busy. People smoking, and then there's a fence here. Says that's private property, but according to all of the trip advisors, that's where we'd want to go. Apparently further up that creek is, I guess, where there's little pools to sit in. What I found interesting is the reviews also say don't swim if it has if it's rained super recent or something. Basically, they're just warning about cow crap being washed into the water. Back in the car. Sunscreens from the previous owner. We didn't end up going in. Didn't end up staying there for very long. So a bunch of people with their kids, people running around yelling, having barbecues, tons of people smoking cigarettes. So I don't know if I would recommend this one. Not based on this experience anyway.